Morning, guys. Tops here. So, as said, guys, the market now is going to the lower zone that I said is gonna go to. So, let's just quickly recap on what happened and what to look for on a trade, guys. Before you even enter on a trade, what to look for. But as you can see, guys, on a week on a daily time frame, guys, we had this, we closed here on a daily time frame, and this is the zone that I said the market would look to go, or I would prefer to have an extreme on this zone. It's a confluence zone for me. If I get an extreme on a daily, on a confluence, on a daily, then I'd get an extreme somewhere there, or after the market test there I get an extreme. Then on 4 hour, then I get something else. Then I will go and check the codes, the REM, the REE, or the REE, or the RRE. So I will check on those codes. So what you need to understand, guys, is that the market will not go from here straight to that area. Sometimes the market will go from there, then stall somewhere, make a re-entry, and continue to the downside. So that's what sometimes we have to look for. Sometimes it will do this and shoot straight to where maybe you have your mind on. Then as for this one, guys, it is a re-entry on a weekly time frame. As you can see, we have a CSD on a weekly time frame, and the market is coming to create a on a weekly time frame. So your weekly time frame closed there, so it's a re-entry, guys. So once it closes there, not below your malo, it means that this is a possible re-entry. So if it's a possible re-entry, guys, we are going to now check on those codes, your REE, the REM, the RRE. Then check on those codes. If those codes are aligned with what you have here, then you can take a trade to go to the upside. To the upside, guys, what I'm looking for is this area there. So if this market creates an extreme there, the area to look for is there, but you can have small entries going there, but the bigger entries, guys, you can just focus those big entries to this area there, maybe from there to there. Then you know that you have this area there, because this area here, guys, as well, as you can see, this area here, it's a dominion break candle, guys. As you can see, you have more than one candle closing above or below, closing below this candle, this last candle, which is an order block. This is the last candle before the down move, which is your order block. So the candle that comes and closes below this, it means that this candle here is our last order block, and then the market is going down to create a re-entry. So I have a zone on that re-entry that I'm looking for. So that zone is this zone here on a daily time frame. So if I see the market come there, then give me those codes, then I will take a trade to go to the upside. So my first take profit would be somewhere around there. So if that would be my first take profit. As you can see here, as you can see, guys, we have an engulfing which created a CSM. It's a strong engulfing. So now we are going to have a trade to the upside, but my first take profit would be somewhere there. As you can see, I have only one trade there, but guys, this is only a demo, and I have a trade from there coming to this area there. So that's why I say, guys, we must use confluence in order to get more trades, or more probability in those trades. So if you don't know where that zone is, guys, it's a problem, because now you might think because it's an extreme there, this is just going to go to the upside, only to find that this is only going there. And the other thing is that the market, guys, what I've seen is that market moves on those zones. It turns on zones. It does not just turn where there is no zone, guys. It turns on zones, guys. So we must know those zones. We must know how to identify those zones. So now, this is what happened. So we had a CSD there, then we have a re-entry, then the market is going down to that zone. So the other thing is you need to check, guys. I think I mentioned it on the last video. I said that you need to have your zones, guys, and you need to know your. The other thing is that when the market moves, it is moved by liquidity, guys. So liquidity, how do you know that? How can you see that this is maybe this is a liquidity grab or what? So what the market likes to do, remember we trade probabilities. So what is probably to happen is that when you see, let me just go to this area, to 1 hour, guys, so we can see this. So what is probably to happen, guys, is that when you see this is the zone, so this is the zone of the week. So it was on the 14th. So it was on the 14th, then on Monday the 17th, I think so. So this was Friday, this was Monday. So what happens is that the market goes above, like maybe this is say this is your high. So this is the high of the day, guys, as you can see. Then the next day, guys, see what happened? The market went above that high, then started going down, guys, as you can see. So this was a liquidity grab, guys. This was definitely a liquidity grab. That's how you know that is a liquidity. So at the same time, guys, as you can see on 4 hours, guys, no, it was not 4 hours, it was 12 hours. As you can see on 12 hours, guys, what was happening? A re-entry. So this told us that this area there is an important area, guys. So the market went above on that day to create a re-entry. As you can see, guys, so this was the first day. The next day, this was what happened. The market went above it to create a re-entry. What is this? An extreme. This is an extreme, guys. So when you see this happening, guys, there is another way of checking this, as well as some people use awesome indicator. So I was trying to look for my awesome indicator here. I do not see it. So, but I have a MACD that I like using. It almost works the same, guys. So here's the awesome indicator. So there's nothing really you can do on the awesome indicator. You just place it there. Then that's how it works. But I don't like this one. Let me just check something else. Let me just check if there is something. Nah, there is nothing I can do with this one. I won't use it. Let me just so, but I will show that at the end of the video, the MACD that I'm using. So as you can see, it went above, guys, to create the extreme. So when it creates the extreme above that high, it tells us of a liquidity grab. So if this is a liquidity grab creating extreme, guys, it's a confluence. I mean, it's a liquidity grab. You can see that it went above that high. At the same time, it is creating an extreme, which is one of the things you were looking for on that time frame. So you have a re-entry, you have an extreme. What more? You have something else. But guys, remember, with our zooms, we were gonna wait for this candle to close. So this candle was gonna close. Sorry, this candle to close. This candle was gonna close there. So there's another way of entering this trade right there, guys. So I will explain it, I think, on the next video, because today I'm just going to go through this trade and what happened last week. So so that's that, guys. So you have to look at those kind of things. So that was the top. Then let's go again. Let's go and check another one. So the market created another one here, guys. As you can see, that was another top there. So that top was taken out by this one, and this one there was taken out by this one here. So this was a re-entry for daily. This was a re-entry for H12. This, I'm not sure if this re-entry was something to okay, so this was that. Then here, this one was taken out by this one. So, but guys, if you look at daily, let's just go to daily. So if you look at daily, guys, this was a H12 re-entry. Look at the daily re-entry. This was the previous day high. It was taken out by previous day high, was taken out by this high there. And this one was taking out this one as well as this one. Look at this. Just above it, guys, then the market shot down. Just above it, then it went down. So that's how, guys, we do this. So remember, guys, you need to have a zone. So if you are going to do this, guys, I think the first thing you need to understand is that you need to have these things on a on a checklist. Like you need to have your direction first, which is the direction that the market is going. So to find out which direction you must go, there is a video that I posted that talks about the direction. So the direction will be given by the CSD or the CSM, guys, or the CSM for direction. Then that one is for the direction, guys. So when you see this one here, let me just move this to so you'll have your CSD, CSM for direction. The confluence for direction, guys, the confluence for direction will be your, let me just do this. Then the confluence for direction will be your zone, which is your supply and demand. Sorry, will be your zone, which is your supply and demand. Supply and demand. So this would be your supply and demand zone. That would be your confluence, guys. Confluence would be your supply and demand. So CSM, CSD for direction, as well as supply and demand, guys. So your supply and demand will be on a daily time frame. That's what I would like to see. It must be on a daily time frame. So in a form of an engulfing or a dominion break. So the next thing, guys, you look for after you look for your direction, guys, it's your BBMA strategy, guys, your Malo and your Mahi. So where is that Mahi situated regarding your zone? Looking at your zone, are those Mahis in the zone or not? Or are they outside of the zone, inside the zone? what is going to happen. So those kind of things. So you look at your mahi, guys, direct, I mean the position of your mahi or malo, mahi or malo, mahi, mahilo. So the direction of your mahilo, the position of your mahilo, guys, it's important. So the position of mahilo is important as well. So are they inside the zone or outside the zone? So if they are outside the zone, guys, you might find that the market will stall for the mahi to come inside the zone. If they are inside the zone, but your zone is above your mahi, then you know that the market might even go to touch that zone. Pass your mahi, touch the zone, then reject. But this is a good example of the zones, like as you can see there, as you can see. And what happens, this is the first touch of this zone, this is a zone, then the market touched your mahi inside that zone, and look at this, the first touch, the next touch goes above, as you can see, it goes above, the next touch goes above, then the market shoots down, as you can see, guys. So this was not the first touch, but the first touch went above your the last candle that created a re-entry on a lower time frame. It went above, then the market went down. So the position of my low, then after that, guys, after the position of my low, the next thing you must check is your zones, guys. I mean, not your zones, but your codes. The codes, guys. Follow the codes. Sorry. So you check your codes as well, guys. Your BBMA codes. Either you're going to have your REM, so your BBMA code, your REM, REE, then RRE. Those are the codes that we're going to check, guys. Like codes REM, REE, RRE. Then that's your entry, guys. When you have those codes, guys, then you have your entry, guys. So that's how you check those things, guys. Then the last thing I want to name there is your, the last thing would be your the liquidity, guys. Always look at the liquidity, guys. Where is the liquidity? Put your trades where there is liquidity. Put your trades where there is liquidity. So meaning putting your trades where there is liquidity, put them trades on the, so you put them trades on the liquidity, guys. So when you put them trades on the liquidity, guys, what you have to do is remember the high, the low of the day, the equal highs. So remember the liquidity, guys. When you talk about liquidity, you talk about your double top, you might see that this thing is creating a top there, then the market goes there, then it goes just above that top, then the market starts shooting down. So this will be your liquidity. So the liquidity would be just above that high. That's high, guys, because they know how we trade. Because they want liquidity to move the market to the downside. So we need more trades here. So what they are gonna do, the institutions, is that what they do is they move the market there, then they they move the market there, then they move the market there with money, then they start taking off the trades. Once they start taking off the trades, what happens? The market is going to go down. Once it goes down, they add more trades to the upside. Once they add these trades to the upside, guys, they know that most of these people are here. Most of us, we are here with our stop losses and everything, and sell limits and everything. Our stop losses are just there, sell limits, everything. Our sell, we are selling there. We are gonna sell there, stop limits and sell and everything there. So they go above, just above it, taking all the stop losses, sell limits, everything, then shooting down. So as you can see, this is what happened here. If your stop loss was here, it's taken out. If your stop loss was there, it was taken out by this guy here. But with BBMA, you would have known that this is a no-go area. You cannot trade here because you haven't gone to your mahi. So when you get to your mahi here, then it's then that you can say, okay, this is the right time to enter. What happened? Okay, the market went above, so this is a part of liquidity. So you might even put more trades as the market goes down. So that's that, guys. So them trades on liquidity. So that's your liquidity there, guys. So it doesn't work only when the market is going down, even when it's going when going up, it works only even when the market is going to the bottom side or the top side, it works the same. Sometimes it's not the high of the day, but just equal highs. Might find the market has created an equal high like this, and once you see an equal high like this, maybe it might be a session. Maybe on a London session you had this, then the market came down then the market created this again. It's the same session the market created this, and when the New York session opened, the New York session just goes above it, then the downside. So that's another thing that can happen. But this touches, guys, this touches, this touch. I like to see this touch on my mahi. If this touch is not on the mahi, guys, if this touch here, this above is not on my mahi, then I will not take that trade. So if this touch here, there, is not on my mahi, then I will not take that trade, guys. I will just wait that trade out. So that's that. Then let's move to, so as this, guys, is still going down. So as this is still going down to that area there, as this is still going to this area here, my take profit is there. So this would be my take profit. This is the zone that I'm looking for. So when the market gets to this zone there, then I will look for those kind of things. I am either going to look for the first touch, second touch, go up, look for liquidity. Then, because really I already have a direction, guys. The direction is up, but the direction on the daily is down, but the direction on weekly is up. So weekly is creating a re-entry. That's why the market is going down. Weekly is creating a re-entry. If I see an engulfing there, guys, engulfing in that zone, after touching that zone, I see an engulfing, which creates an extreme, then I know that the direction now is aligned to the weekly direction, which tells me the market is going to shoot up only if that thing is creating an extreme. Engulfing that creates an extreme, guys, or a dominant break that has created an extreme, then I would know that direction has shifted to the upside. Then I will take a trade to the upside. Okay, then that's that. Then let's just look at
Euro NZD. What is happening on Euro NZD? So on Euro NZD, guys, let's look at weekly time frame. So on weekly time frame, the market came there, then it's going to the upside, and we have this Dominion break candle there. This is a zone, and we have this, guys. So this is a high of the week. This was the high of a week somewhere back there. So I think it was on September on 2021. So this was high of the week. Yeah, it was September. So this was a high of a week, guys. So then as you can see, the market is coming there, and we are looking at this. So let's just go to monthly and see what monthly is saying to us. So on monthly, guys, as you can see, we have extreme there, then we have a re-entry which is happening there. So we have a re-entry which is gonna happen, and we have a zone there. We have a zone right there, guys. This is a zone, a very big zone there. So we have a re-entry. So on weekly, that zone is around there. So we might see the market going to that zone and create an extreme right there. Then when that extreme is created, then we might see the market moving to the downside. So, but let's just wait and see. So on a daily time frame, guys, what we have for now on Euro NZD is a CSM. So the zone is there, the CSM is there. So let's just look at we might see the market coming to create a re-entry there, then shoot to that zone. So but let's that in the meantime this thing is still going up. In the meantime, it is still going to the upside. So this at the same time would be your inside that zone. The daily time frame has a engulfing there. So we might see the market so we might see the market going to that zone there. So let's just look at this one and say if the market comes back down, then we know that the market is going to create a re-entry in order to go to this zone. So let's just see that. So let's go to gold and see what gold is doing. So on gold, let's just start with monthly time frame and see what gold is doing. So on monthly time frame, guys, on gold, on a monthly time frame on gold, we have a CSM there. I mean a CSD there, then a re-entry. Then the market is just going sideways, touching the top, touching the bottom. So the market has already touched the top, so it must go and touch the bottom. My lows. So let's go to weekly. On weekly time frame, guys, we have this zone there. So this would be a zone. We have this zone, a Dominion break zone right there. So that's a weekly time frame zone, a Dominion break zone right there, guys. So um let's look at daily. So on a daily time frame, guys, what we have here is this Dominion break candle went to the downside. Then we might see the market going and touching this zone here. Then once the market touched that zone, then we know that we might see the market turning and going to the downside. So, but the codes, remember the codes, guys, you still have to use the codes. still have to use their code. So let me just put in that MACD, guys. The MACD that I like using. So on that MACD, guys, it's sometimes people sell these things, guys. You might find someone create this and sells it. So it's 613.4. You can just do it like 613.4. It's your normal MACD. It's not really normal as but I use 613.4. So on this 613.4 MACD, guys, what I like to do is put in a moving average of 1, then first indicators data, just like that. Then this one here, the signal line, like to make it solid and make it a little bit bigger, just like that. So this thing, guys, helps you with divergences. So when you see divergences, you know the market is going to do something. You see a divergent, you know, guys. So when you see a divergence, you know it will help you with divergence, as you can see. Divergence, the market shoots down, then just like that. And this one, let's just see this one here. Nope, but it is part of it. That the market shoots up, divergence there, divergence, this is a divergence, and this is a divergence, guys. And we are still in a divergence there, but remember your divergence has to be in line with what you are seeing on a bigger time frame, and those, because you only have to trade on the direction of a bigger time frame. These smaller directions, guys, once you use a divergence to trade these smaller directions, you're going to go up and down and lose money. Use the bigger time frame direction, which is your daily direction, then you will make money in the market. Okay, guys, I will upload another video. It will be of the codes, guys. I will just go and do the codes again and show you another way of using BBMA inside the zone before it even gives you the extremes and everything. So like and subscribe to the channel, guys, so that when I post videos you will be notified. Cheers, guys.